It's me, Myra, Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. I hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, it's my day, and I am excited to be with you today. So with it being a new year, I just thought it would be a good time to talk about money. It's time. Here we are. We have the opportunity to fire all of our old bad money habits. We can just fire ourselves today, and then you're going to rehire yourself with a new skill set. So, whether you want to call this video, the secrets to not being broke, or if you want to call it the secrets to having money, I don't care. You can call it whatever you want, because some people always, their glass half full, and those are the ones that are talking about money, and the others are the glass half empty, and they want to talk about broke and why they're broke. So I'll talk about both, because until you realize where you are, you can't move forward to the next place or to the next step or to your next goal. I want to share with you my book I wrote, Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. And I think this year, this should be your first book you read, because if you want to move forward to financial freedom, I've made it simple in here. It's not easy. It's simple though, and I've kept it really simple. And I'd love for you to get it. I'm going to put down below how you can order it. It's on Amazon, and Audible will be out in the next couple weeks. So I'm excited about that. So if you prefer Audible, you might wait. But other than that, you can get the book today. And I just think that this will help you with these next 10 steps to financial freedom. It is about freedom, period. We all want to be able to do what we want, when we want, and how we want. And so that's what you're doing. You're setting yourself up for freedom, the freedom to make a choice if you work or not, because you want to or not. There are lots of choices, and that's what money gives you. It gives you options that make a difference. And it's not easy. I didn't become financially free overnight. It took 13 years. So I want to remind you of that. It took 13 years of watching every penny. Now I don't watch my money like I used to, but I will tell you I had to in order to reach freedom and to be debt free. So you're going to have some serious discipline and be willing to do what others won't so that you can have what others don't have. So I just want to share with you, I'm going to go over 10 steps to building wealth and having money and moving towards financial freedom. So 10 steps. So let's talk about number 1. Step number 1 is your mindset, because what we believe is really what happens. Like when you keep telling yourself, I'm not going to make enough money, I don't have enough money, and you're feeding the fuel to that fire. You've got to learn that your mindset and the way you're thinking every day, and this is about everything. If you don't think you can do it, you're right either way, okay? Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right because of your mindset. So what I want to share with you is I think it's so important that, first of all, you've got to understand, what is your big why? What is driving you every day to go to work? Is it the bills? Or is it that you want a better life for your family? What is your big why? And I'll tell you, a lot of people struggle with that, especially when you don't have children. And I don't have any children. And we struggle a little bit with our big why. And just because, I just didn't know what it was or what my purpose was. And I think it's so important that you really dig deep. And guys, when it comes to mindset, you kind of have to take some time with yourself. You need to go in a room, close the door, and have about 20, 30 minutes where you can just sit and really think about that and ponder, what is my big why? Why am I doing this? And think about your mindset and where are you? Right now with the virus, we've all been a little, everybody. I don't think there's no one that it has not affected. And, some of us choose to take a little more positive attitude, and then some of us choose that we're feeling pretty sad and lonely, and we didn't see our families over the holidays. But I think we've got a choice here. You always have a choice in mindset. And it's positive or negative. That's kind of the choices. So number 2, back to you got to know where you are to know where we're going. That is about doing your net worth sheet. You've got to do your net worth sheet, you guys. It's so important for you to know, where are you? Are you at a positive net worth, or are you at a negative net worth? And we've got to get real focused on where we're at, because that's the only way we can move forward to where we're going. You can go to my website, and I'll put it across here, Down Home Money, and you can go to Money Tools, and you can download the net worth sheet. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and you can download it and fill it out and keep it. I do one every year. It's really funny. My husband and I, we've done this for years, but on New Year's Eve, we don't choose to go out. We always stay home, and we'll do our net worth sheet. We talk about where we are and where we're going. That's what we like to do. Everybody's different, but that's just an idea for you. Number 3. Now, we've got our mindset. We know why we're doing this. We've done our net worth sheet. Now we've got to figure out a budget. And again, at downhomemoney.com, you can go to Money Tools and you can pull a simplified budget. And I did that on purpose because we complicate money, and we've got to stop complicating money with all these documents and you guys, it's one sheet, and you can print it and write on it. We've got to simplify things so that we will do it, because what I have found is we're very busy. We're all busy. And because we're so busy, we never take the time for ourselves or to look at our finances. We just keep working thinking, okay, it'll get better on its own if I just keep working, if I get another raise, or maybe if I get a bonus, or if you're in sales, if I make another sale. But you guys, what's happening is that we're spending more money, and consumerism is catching up with all those raises and all those bonuses. And so with that said, we've got to move forward, and the only way you move forward is by doing a budget and sticking to it. And it's real self-explanatory. When you get on there, you'll be able to fill it right out. Number 4, working towards paying off debt. If you've got a lot of credit card debt, now you know what you have because you did your net worth and you know exactly what you owe. And so now the goal is, after you do your net worth, you've taken your assets minus your liabilities, which is whatever you owe, and that equals your net worth. So now we have a whole list of your liabilities. We got to start working on that debt. Let me just say, being debt-free is freedom. Debt-free provides you a freedom of life. And being debt-free gives you a freedom that there's like no other. Seriously. So it is one thing that you want to work on, whether it is $5 extra a month towards the principal or $20 extra a month. You just need to get on a plan and be consistent. It will show up, I promise. So many people are, just like, well, if I don't have $500 to pay towards the debt, why as well just pay the minimum payment? No. Pay an extra $20. Whatever you have, use that money. Whatever you've saved. Maybe you saved $30 on groceries this week that you would have spent if you'd have done name brands, because I talked to you a lot about that. And if you instead you did Great Value, you went to Walmart, you did Great Value, you saved $30 on your cart of groceries. So now use that $30 wisely and pay off some debt. Number 5, you need to build a reserve account. The reserve account you're going to build is going to be first 1 month of expenses. If you do not have a reserve account, you're going to open a money market so you can get a little interest. Right now it's a really little, but you're going to do that, and then you're not going to touch that money. We're going to start with 1 month, then we'll go to 2 months, then we'll save 3 months. And I really want you to do this first. I really want you to really work on this because, like when the pandemic hit, A lot of people did not have reserves, and that made a huge difference on if they were in trouble or not. So I will tell you, reserves makes a huge difference because you don't know if you're going to lose your job. You just don't know. You don't know when the car is going to break down. You don't know when the AC unit's going to go out. There's a lot of things we just don't know, but if we prepare and we have the money sitting waiting for when we need it, then you are protecting you and your family. Number 6, track every penny you spend. I had to get a little black book. Some of you can do it on your cell phone. I like a black book. I'm old school, I guess. I just like writing it down. My memory was better, and I would watch it, and I carried that with me all the time. I'd flip the pages, and I'd go with my black book, and I'd write down every penny I spent. And you'll really want to do this in order to get on a budget, because you're going to find out what you're wasting money on. And honestly, right down to a quarter in a gumball machine, I would write that down in my black book. So that's another great tip. Start doing that today. Do that consistently for 60 days, and then we'll reevaluate your budget and where we can save money. You're going to find some holes and gaps in your spending where you can save money. All right, number 7. This is a big one. So I don't know if y'all have watched, there's a new movie about minimalism on Netflix. You ought to watch it. It's a great one. And I will tell you that once I started clearing out my closets and clearing out just my stuff and giving stuff away, my garage, and we just started clearing out stuff, I got such clarity and on my purpose and what I want. Stuff really clutters your mind. It clutters your house. It clutters your office. And a cluttered mind and a cluttered office is a cluttered mind. And a cluttered home is a cluttered mind. And so I share that with you because just try it. Even if, let's say this week, like pick a time and clean out one drawer and give it away, or, if it's junk, throw it away. But usually it's stuff that somebody else could use probably, but you're not using it. And I found that with my clothes. I had clothes that I have not worn, seriously, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you, 25 years. And it's time to go. Seriously. When I first started this. Now I clear out all the time. I'm always clearing out stuff. I keep a black bag in my closet so I can just throw something in there as I'm getting dressed and I see something, I'll just throw it in there, and then it's there and I'm ready when I'm ready to take it to the shelter. So I think that is a great thing. So be thinking about that. Number 8, max out your retirement account. Always. This is a tax write-off, and if your company matches it, wow. So max that thing out and let your company match it. That is like a savings account for you, and that's incredible. So be sure and do that. If you have not opened a retirement account, an IRA or a Roth, and you don't have anything, or a SEP if you're self-employed, go check out Vanguard.com and look at that. You can even call them. If you don't want to open an account online, you can call them and they will walk you through opening an account. And that will be one of the smartest things you'll do in 2021. Number 9. Okay, this is a cool one. Bi-weekly mortgage payments. You'll have to check with your lender and see if they'll allow it. But this will cut off almost 5 years off of your mortgage, and you haven't changed anything you're doing. If you're being paid bi-weekly and you're saving your money to make your house payment every month, you could send half one paycheck and half the next paycheck. And because of how many weeks are in the year, you will end up making a payment, not even realizing making an extra payment. And so that is another great way to save money and to get your mortgage lowered in years. Number 10, do something for yourself. So I'll tell you, a couple years ago, I started walking, and I had never exercised. I wasn't a big exerciser, but now I walk 5 miles every morning, and it's my time for myself. I just have lots of great thoughts and clarity during this walk. And a lot of times I'll listen to Audible, or I'll listen to podcasts, or I'll watch YouTube. It is my time. I take about an hour and a half to do 5 miles. And I cherish that time. So do something for you. And maybe it's not joining a gym. Maybe you, next time you're at Walmart, get you some 5 pounds or 10 pound dumbbells, do 3 sets of 10 reps just to build muscle. You don't have to go to a gym. I don't go to a gym. I do it all right here. And I do just that. I have 10 pound dumbbells and I have 15, and I use them for my workouts, and it works great. So, find some quiet time for you. It's important, and a lot of us don't do it. We're so busy being busy that unless it's on your schedule and on your calendar, it's not going to happen. So I just wanted to share that with you. I appreciate you guys. Be sure and subscribe if you like what we're talking about. We talk about real estate, we talk about money, and we talk about life. I'm showing you how to build different income streams through real estate or through dividend investing. My whole goal is to show you how to work smarter instead of harder. We are a community that believes in financial freedom, and that it's for everyone. And it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep and what you do with it. And we're here to help give you ideas and support you on a weekly basis. I think it's so important to have support. I know when I was doing my FIRE journey, my husband and I, we both retired at 33 years old. We had built a rental portfolio, if you don't know my story. And so we were able to quit our jobs. I had a hair salon. He was a policeman. And we were able to have financial freedom. And but I will say that a lot of my friends thought I was crazy because, when you turn them down to go out to eat, or you can't go to the movies, and because you're saving your money, you're saving for your future, and it's important. I'll see you next Tuesday. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. See ya.